Games are looking awesome right now. Got 12 games that they've just shown, like a whole clip of them, montage and shit. This is gonna be an awesome E3. This is gonna be fucking awesome. What the fuck is this? I am just gonna go fall asleep. Welcome to the Snorefest of E3 that just went on over the past weekend. And let's talk about, shall we? Our guests are Capcom, Coach, Prime Matter, Coach Media, whatever. Take-Two Interactive, and Gearbox Software. Congratulations for starring in this video. I wouldn't have made this video if it wasn't without you. But you four presentations have made it into my video as to being the Snorefest of E3, and one before E3 has even started, which was during Summer Game Fest. Here's a little buddy, just for a minute, just to say hi. Oh, little boy. Okay. Alright, let's talk about Capcom. What they fucked up. They didn't show any games. Well, they did show games, but games that we already know about. They didn't talk about anything about their leak. They didn't show anything talking about Power Stone, which I figured it'd be way too early, but at least give us a hint of Resident Evil Revelations 3. Like the next 3DS game, the next Switch games to come to the next Resident Evil Revelations game to come to the Switch. Come on. You just made Resident Evil 8. Look how big of a success that was, okay? Let's go. Let's get it done, okay? Let's get her done. You know what I'm saying? Let's get her done. All they did was just say, "Hi, thank you for buying our game. Wow, we got so much feedback, and you know what? We're gonna give you some DLC for it." Even though it's not an original idea for the game that we just made. All we did was just make our own version, our first person rehash of Resident Evil, which we've also stole some art from, some copyright material from, and made it our own. But it's not really our own because we stole it. Like from the Frankenstein's Army. They stole a monster design from that movie, not game. They put it into their game. And the whole village idea as a rehash of Resident Evil 4, which actually that story was a rehash from a book and a movie, I think. Capcom can't be original nowadays, huh? Always got steal, ran out of ideas. Always stealing people's shit. You even stole the logo of Resident Evil 4. You stole that. At least the texturing and the font, anyway. Like the glass shattering, which I don't think that's really much of a big deal. But the monster design, yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know if the whole copyright court thing will go over. I don't even think they will go to court for it. But enough about that. Alright, they showed off, they just showed off Resident Evil 8. That's it. They said, their plans for DLC for it. Thank you for buying the game. We're gonna work more towards, making RE-verse possible. That dumbass multiplayer online Resident Evil game I don't give a shit about. It looks like crap. I've only bought Resident Evil 2 Remake. I beat it twice. It was great. One of the only Resident Evil games I like, because I think that's the only one I bought. Alright, next thing they talked about was Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. which I never played the original one. That was on 3DS, and apparently it's on the iPhone, which, alright, makes me less interested in buying it, because hopefully Wings of Ruin 2, or Wings of Ruin won't be like that, and won't be ported to a fucking mobile device. It looks a lot better, though, I can tell you that. The graphics looks way better than the first one. I like the battle animations of it, so far. I'm not really into first-person, turn-based games. The only one I liked was Final Fantasy X and Persona 5. It's the only turn-based games that I like. Pokemon I like a little bit. And Nexamon Extinction. I like it, but I like the story more. The whole writing and stuff. That's what gets me playing the whole story. I'll play a turn-based game if it has a really good story, good dialogue, and really flashy and awesome battle animations. Crossover, which with their own game, Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2, skin collaborations. Okay, which I thought like the skin would be the actual animated type graphic style on to Monster Hunter Rise, but I guess not. It's just the graphical style of Monster Hunter Rise, but they're wearing the gear from Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I don't know why. I mean, you put the Palico in there, which he looks like the version from Monster Hunter Stories 2, just in Monster Hunter Rise, in that same graphical style as Monster Hunter 2. Why can't you do that for the hunters themselves? Capcom showed was the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is apparently a localization version of the Japanese game, just westernized for the local audiences. And they showed more more in-depth gameplay of that than Monster Hunter Stories 2 in the actual showcase, which Great Ace Attorney Chronicles has been out already in Japan. And Monster Hunter Stories 2 is about to come out in less than a month. Like what, 2 weeks now? It's about to come out. You could show more gameplay of that. I mean, what the hell? What the hell, Capcom? Yeah, I thought that was really dumb. Which I'm not interested into Phoenix Wright series, even though I like mystery games, but I don't like the whole visual novel type stuff. So I'm not into that. So, Capcom, yeah. I know it's COVID and stuff, but you can do a little bit better than that, dude. Come on. Don't show us the same stuff we have already seen before. Also, they showed esports stuff. Really, Capcom? I don't think anybody gives a shit about esports, dude. Yeah, Street Fighter 5, yeah. It's a game that's out already. What more do I need to say about Street Fighter 5? Championship Edition, whatever. It's been out already. Nobody cares about esports. Get the hell out of the stage. Shouldn't have even gotten you shouldn't have even done a presentation at E3, dude. Come on, Capcom. Get your head out of your asses. Alright. That was Capcom. Bunch of turds. Gearbox. Gearbox Software. They showed off only a trailer of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which is basically its own version, a expanded version on the Dungeons and Badasses Don't know what the actual title is. Bunkers and Badasses, something like that. Which I like the DLC for it in Borderlands 2. I thought it was really cool. Not that it's gonna get a expanded type its own game, I guess is really cool. And it's gonna have some well-known voice talent like Andy Samberg and Will Arnett. Saturday Night Live, Arrested Development, Lonely Island, Lego Batman. That's about all I know. That comes out 2022. They said, well, at least Ashley Birch said early 2022, so that's good. And they showed off Tribes of Midgard, which I thought was a really cool looking game. It's like a Viking type game. It's like build your own base and defend it against creatures and monsters. Which I don't like the tower defense type stuff, but I did like going to fight the monsters. I like that though. Just not the whole upgrading and building your base and then building your base and then having to defend it, which I don't like. But I think it's like 4-player co-op, which could be a fun game. That comes out on the PS4, PS5 in July. I think July 27th. July 27th, a little bit earlier than that. Not sure. That one looked good. Godfall coming to PS5. I mean PS4. They're getting a free upgrade to PS5. They're getting a new special event that's coming out in August. I forgot what it's called. It's probably like Star something or Ember or something. I'm not sure. Sunrise, Sunfall, Starlight, Starbright. How you go so high up into the sky, up my bum around the hole. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. That was like the most graphically detailed looking game on the PS5, which that's it for the game. That's all any high praise it gets is the graphical style of how good it looks, but not the gameplay. The gameplay is just a melee looter or brawler looter, however you want to call it. With like armor and swords and axes and hammers and stuff like that. But I heard the melee can get a little wonky, and the story was total shit. And so that was actually it for the games that Gearbox has showed, which they showed more of Godfall in Tribes of Midgard than they did with an actual new game coming out, Borderlands, well, Wonderlands, but still a Borderlands game, just a spin-off. Could have shown at least a little bit of a teaser instead of just a trailer, which we have already seen at the Summer Game Fest. The real. Talking about the real Snorefest. The real Snorefest of E3. And the one before E3. The one before E3 is cock or coke. Hey ho. Coke. Coach Media. Yeah, that's what we're named. That's what our name was. But you know what? We're going to call it Prime Matter. Because everybody keeps calling us cock. Or coke or koch. Yeah, they showed off 12 games. Like a montage of 12 games. Some of them that are already out. Which I don't know why they would show a game that's already out. That trailer is actually in my intro. Before my original intro. And as you can tell by my intro, all they did was talk. That's it. I streamed some of it. I couldn't get through it. I found out that, like, in their own stream, like, in an hour and 22 or 20 minutes, they actually started showing gameplay. Like, how are you supposed to get how are you gonna hold people's attention for that long and not show any gameplay? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? Did Jeff not give you a notepad? Did he not tell you what's going on? Or what? It's just the developers talking. And one of them talking about how they're making a survival horror game that they were inspired by Resident Evil. Cool. Why didn't you show it? Stop talking about it. You're at E3 right now. Okay? E3 2021. Not Snoofest 2021. Okay? Ugh. You're not gonna hold people's interest by talking about your game and then have nothing to follow up with if you can't show it. Oh my god. And then the next dude talking about Doldrum or Doldum, Dolomite. I don't know. That might be his name. His real name might be Dolomite. That's probably where the Dold part came from his game, Doldrum. Doldum, whatever. And then he has actual gameplay also. He just decided not to show it. It's called Doldrum. Doldrum. DOLREM, I think. Something like that. I don't know. It's like a Dark Souls type game. But you're like in like an infested road area. And he's actually that game has actually been shown at Gamescom in 2019. There's actually 30 minutes of that game being shown. And you decided not to show any gameplay of that. You could have at least pulled up footage from it to at least have people show what you're talking about. But instead, you just keep talking. You keep talking at an E3 game event and show nothing. Nothing of what you're talking about. And I just stopped the stream after that. Wait, no, I didn't. I held on for a little bit longer. Because apparently this dude, he made Kingdom Come Deliverance. He was talking about rumors of it come to the Switch and stuff like that. And yeah, it is come to the Switch. Which is good. That game looks a little bit graphic heavy for the Switch, but I'm surprised they can get it done. But you could have shown at least a release window. Give us a little teaser trailer for it or something. But you know what he does instead? He's like, hey, I'm just gonna show off my merch to you. How's that? It's not Kingdom Come Deliverance related, but you know what? It's our own brand. We are gonna show you our new brand of soap. Yeah, soap, cups, deodorant, shampoo. How's that? Get the fuck out of here. Come on. I just stopped after that. So that was Cock Media, Coach Media, Prime Matter, whatever the hell. Alright. Oh yeah, in order to keep me awake during that damn presentation, I was trying to do a Forrest Gump impression, saying as is how A3 is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, because you know what, you're gonna get some goodies and some duties, and you know what, you just got yourself a duty little chocolate turd. A duty little chocolate turd. That's all you got. That's all you really got in life from all those boxes of chocolates. That's it. You got a duty chocolate right there. Alright, that's it. That was it for that presentation. On to the next Sneeze Fest, which is Take Two Interactive. Which theirs isn't really a presentation at all. It's just a Zoom call meeting, apparently. All they did was talk about diversity in gaming, in the community, which should have been important, which should have been important in the first place. I mean, come on. Don't show up at E3 talking about that stuff. I mean, come on. Don't go for all the whole woke and SJW shit at E3. Save that shit somewhere else. God, I fucking hate that shit. Oh, go woke or be broke. SJW #1. No, F that crap. That is so fucking dumb. Keep that shit to yourself. Don't go to a gaming event talking about it. It shouldn't even be an announcement. It should just be done in general. Just be nice to each other. That's it. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to make a public statement announcing it. Just be nice to each other. That's it. Those were the worst moments that I saw for the Snore Fest. Wait, no. The Snore of E3 2021. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will catch y'all later. Peace out. Don't let the big boss bite. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, but you know what? The bed bugs are real. Yes. Yes, they are real. And you know what? Don't let them bite you. Peace out. Did they show gameplay yet?